First of all, I really want to congratulate you for the release of your movie, Dead Expensive. That movie was so hilarious. And then it tells the real Nigerian story about what really happens in a family when somebody loses a father or something. Just one question I want to ask to you. How are you able to cope being a producer of that movie and an actor at the same time?
It's no big deal, even if it was my first. But I think having working with the crew, they gave me a soft landing, like like you're welcome, like we're happy to work with you. So yeah.
So you mean that was actually your first production?
That was my first production. So and I just oh my God, like okay, you know what? I just have to do this and just enjoy it, go with the flow. So yeah, that was what happened. So it was really fun. I didn't even want us to leave set anymore. Like when we left set, I was like, director, can we do this again? Yeah, so that's it.
If you ask me, that's very, very impressive. Your first production actually made it to the cinema. And that means the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
So if I were to ask, how long have you been acting?
Okay, yeah, I started in 2018.
Okay.
Yes.
You're moving really fast.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, thank you. So talking about 7
7.5 days.
7.5 days, yeah.
I know.
Whoa, like.
So, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
In the movie, was a workaholic, right? And she did not have too much time for relationships and all that. Her younger sister was already almost getting married to a certain guy played by me. And then her father, who was played by Mr. Akin Lewis, hooked her up with several blind dates and begged her, said, please, my daughter, just do this for me. Attend all these dates, and at the end of the day, if you don't find a man, I'll let you be in peace.
Wow.
So while she was attending the dates, at the very, very, I'm not going to call it 8th date, Jim Ike was actually the 7.5 date.
Okay.
And that's because...
And he was never part of the plan.
It was never part of the plan. It was just a guest in one of the venues that was used. And it was, what's going on here? Okay, there's something fishy. And then...
Oh, was she always meeting these guys in a particular restaurant?
In different locations,
different locations.
Meeting them, and that was what was planned by the dad. You know, and Jim Ike, who happens to be a writer...
Oh, okay, yes.
Decided to use that opportunity to, observe human behavior so that you could write more and all that. Unknown to Mercy Johnson, who is a fan of that particular writer, that Jim Ike is the same guy that she's a fan of. Short and long of the story that they got. They fell in love at the end of the day, and my character broke up with my spouse because I was...
The role you played there, I'm like, yeah, but sometimes you don't have a choice. Did you really like that role, or is just...
Well, to be very honest, I'm one of the human beings on this planet that heavily kick against spouse battery and abuse. You know, and we're actors. We're paid to pretend.
You just have to go
we're paid to interpret a particular character and stuff like that.
You did really well then.
To be honest, when I was in the cinema the day we were reviewing the movie, it was crazy watching myself, and I had goosebumps.
Oh my
and I was like this in the cinema, and people that knew I was there were turning around to look at me. I was like, oh my God, was that me? I literally became monstrous, and I think that's what nailed it for the producer and the director, who is Biodo Steven. Like, this guy actually delivered that character. So, but I'm still trying to picture how it works being a producer and an actor in the same project. The kind of struggle.
Expensive. The only experience I didn't really like was when we had to strike sets.
Okay.
Because a particular actor couldn't make it down. So we just have to improvise. Okay, let's see how to
maneuver.
Yeah, and I think that was the only experience that
that would have been that
didn't really go down well with me. Yeah, that's the only experience. Every other thing.
At the end of the day, the movie still turned out well. In fact, the truth is, this profession is actually tougher than most professions. They don't know. And to be very honest, I keep telling myself, if I paid this same level of attention, when I was younger, to academics, I probably would have been an Einstein today. Because the way we memorize scripts, the way we read stories and make it part of us, and then you have to psych yourself to become a different person. In other words, having those scenes where I have to, bring out tears was really, really tough for me at the very beginning because this is a guy that I don't even believe in bringing out tears. It's not something I believe. I know other people have their different philosophies about this thing, but me, I feel people are brought to the earth every day. People are born every day. People die every day. So as far as I'm concerned, this is the way nature is. So it's left for you to find a way to make sure your loved ones don't die too early. Because the only thing that happens is that you miss them.
Yes.
The moment they pass on, they're probably somewhere better.
Yeah.
But you miss them. That's why we cry.
Yeah.
So I try to control myself not to even cry when these things happen. I'm just happy. Okay, God, thank you. You give and you take. Yes, that's who I am.
I cried just from seeing people crying.
Oh, but in Nollywood, I have to learn how to cry.
I
have to learn how to cry.
It beats me. Like I see someone cry and then I'm also crying. That's how I am.
You're very emotional.
Yeah. Not really emotional, but like seeing someone cry also gets to me. I'll just start crying. Like that's a movie that
you know the funny thing, this same guy that doesn't like to shed a tear, that doesn't cry, can go all the way to fight for a total stranger.
Wow.
So that's just how I'm built.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to venture into a couple of things. For instance, I want to go into editing.
Okay.
I'll take it really seriously. Maybe I might just be among the few actors that edit for profit. So I mean, I know a few that edit, but they've not commercialized that skill. They just do it for fun. Yeah. I know Freddie Leonard edits. He probably edits only his own stuff and all that. So, but I want to do it.
I think Mr. Noba also does that.
Who?
Noba.
Does Noba act?
It doesn't act.
Exactly.
It's a direct. Oh yeah. Okay.
So we're talking about actors.
Actors and editing for also have that success. But that could be the problem they would face.
Because if you're trying to sell it in the German market, you have to have more of German.
Yeah, but I still have to have from both sides.
Do you speak German?
Yeah, I do.
How long have you been there?
10, 11.
Okay, so can you say I love Tribes TV in German?
Yeah, Hallo is ganz Hallo.
I didn't hear Tribes TV.
Hallo, Tribe TV. Ich bin Isioma Muller und ich bin auf Tribe TV.
Oh my God, I have no idea what she said, but that was really, really awesome.
Okay, I said, hello Tribe TV, my name is Isioma Muller and I'm on Tribe TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
You speak German really good. So your next project now that is coming up soon, that's going to be shot in Nigeria?
Yeah, okay, I want to like expand, do other things, not just cinema.
So this one is for TV?
Yeah, for TV.
Shot in Nigeria?
Yeah, shot in Nigeria. And what do you say about having females as producer in the industry? Do you think it's...
Oh yes, I've actually been canvassing for that, and not just as producers, as directors of photography. I get very impressed when I see a female solidly handling the camera and she knows what she's doing. Yeah. Most of the time we see more females handling continuity. If you've noticed, it's more female, although there are a lot of males, but it's somewhat like 70-30 or 60-40. More females. I want to see more females editing movies. We have a few, just a few, more of guys. And I want to see more females directing, because it's, when I see women doing these things, I get really, really impressed, especially when they do it better than men.
You know the saying that goes now, what a man can do, a woman can do better.
It's the wrong saying, actually.
It is?
Yes, I'm going to say it in front of camera. I'm not scared.
How?
Because the truth is, males and females have their different roles to play. And they complement each other. It's like a puzzle. They're incomplete until they come together like this. Yes. So it's not reasonable for a man to try to win a female in her own strength. And then for a female to try to win a male in his own strength. And that's why a male and a female must come together to have another human being. Yeah. So they are bringing their both skills.
Because they can't do it alone.
Exactly. So in the real sense, they can't do it without each other. And they should see themselves as equal partners, like 50-50. No one is bigger. Sorry, African men.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. For me, having more female producers, I think that thing would die down.
Thank you very much, Isioma. I really, really enjoyed the session. It was nice sitting with you.
Same here.
Have a great day.